Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today I'm doing another Yarn Bee review. Today is the Yarn Bee, let me see if I can get that in here, Sugarwheel, and the color is From the Garden. Now this color particularly was clearanced out at the beginning of this year when they did their major reset at Hobby Lobby. Now this is day 2 of my reviews for Hobby Lobby specific branded yarns. Now this one here is 7 ounces, 355 yards. When this was, before it was reduced 75%, it was $6.99. This has gone up a whole dollar. It's now $7.99. Now, if you didn't see yesterday's video, the yarn is on sale for 30% off this week. So right now it's $5.59, which is a great deal. It's not as good as it could have been with the $6.99, but $5.59 for 355 yards, that's really not bad considering the prices of yarn these days. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about this a little bit, and then I'll get into my review of what I think of this yarn. Now, this is not the first time I've purchased the Yarn Bee Sugarwheel in the cake form. It was the Honeydew. It was the first year that I went to a Hobby Lobby clearance. I picked that up, and I made a corner to corner cowl looking thing, a corner to corner hat, and a granny stitch shawl, which wound up being way bigger than it really needed to be. And that was only using one cake. So there's quite a bit of damage you can do with this yarn. So for the price right now, better at $5.59. It's still not bad at $7.99 with the current way everything is going. So now this is, I did read this here. The color is From the Garden. I do have 2 more of these that I picked up. I actually found some that were stuffed away somewhere else when I went shopping that day. So for all the knitters out there, they do recommend 5mm knitting needles. And for the crocheters, a 5.5mm crochet hook. This is 7 ounces. Oh, let's see here. Maybe I can tilt that up. There we go. 7 ounces or 199 grams, 355 yards or 325 meters. This is 100% acrylic, and it is very soft. Now, I'm not sure what these are because they shouldn't be turning like this unless this was somehow inked up. I didn't notice it till now, so hopefully my other ones don't look like that because I'll be kind of mad. But I mean, it was only $2, so we'll see. All right, so this is a 4 medium weight yarn. It is machine washable since there's no hand. Cold water, 40 degrees Celsius. That's pretty cold if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. You know how to convert. I don't know why they have Celsius. Why is everything Celsius? Can't it be Fahrenheit? No, of course not. And here we go again with no dots, no nothing. They just give the symbol. So this means no heat, tumble dry, or lay flat to dry. No ironing, no bleach, and I can never remember what the A means. I want to say that that's dry cleanable, but I could be wrong. And then, of course, they rewrite the knitting needle size and the crochet hook size. All right. So there is no free pattern on this. Okay, so this one here is, of course, made in Turkey, and it comes from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, from that warehouse. I don't know if they have anything that comes from any other warehouse, but I know their main... Okay, that was weird. Why did that... There we go. I guess I'm going to start with blue. The other one started from the outside. I like to start from the inside if I can find it. I know kind of weird. It gets weird when you get closer to the outer yarn, and some people prefer to do it the other way. But all right, now instead of 5.5, and I only have a. Let me see here. Let me get a different hook. I guess I'll get a 5.5 and a 6. I think I have in here. Yes. All right. So I'm getting a. Sorry for the Velcro. I'm getting 2 different hook sizes here. Okay. So I'm going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook and a 6 millimeter hook. Because I want to say that I used a 6 when I did my granny square granny stitch for the shawl, which I learned from Doris. Unfortunately, she's no longer on YouTube due to personal reasons. Hopefully she's still watches everybody and she's doing okay. But yeah, I learned that from her, and of course her video is no longer available, so I'll have to find somebody else to do that again if I ever want to try that stitch out again with the shawl pattern that you start at the bottom at the point and you work your way up. So all right, so let's go ahead and start with the 5, and then I will go ahead and start chaining up here. All right, there's my 15. Now this one here, even though this color that I have right now is no longer available, they do have a very large selection on other colors that you can choose from right now. It's not like yesterday's video where there's only 2 now, which kind of stinks, but they probably didn't sell very well, and then they kept the colors that did sell. So I hope everybody's doing well this week. I know it's only Tuesday, but I still hope everybody's doing well. I can't believe we only have 5 more months of this year. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yesterday's video was a little later than anticipated. I was planning on doing a video Sunday for Monday, just so I had that ready. But I needed to spend some time with my husband before he went back to Pennsylvania for work, because he'll be gone all week. So and hopefully once he's done doing all that traveling, it's actually pretty blue. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go up a hook size to the 6 millimeter. Yeah, if you are ever interested in trying out different hooks, One Day Saving has a whole bunch of hooks to try in sets, and they're not badly priced. They don't have a name brand on them, of course, but still, I haven't had any problems. It was kind of weird at first because I'm a knife grip, and the way this is set up, I was thinking it'd be better for pencil grip, which I'm not. Give me a pen or pencil, and I'll do it then. But on a crochet hook, I just naturally grabbed it like a knife. So everybody holds their hooks differently. But yeah, I got this hook set and I got another one. Oh, why am I doing that? This is supposed to be half double crochet. I hope I didn't do that on that first one. I think I did. Alright, I'm just talking to myself here. It's okay. Um, I got this one, which is a tapered hook. And then I got one that was made out of bamboo, which I'll need to find that one. Because I really want to keep working with that one too. As far as it's an inline style, like Susan Bates, these ones that I'm working with right this moment are more of a boy style. Oh, I keep wanting to do double. No, half double, Crystal. Half double. I've been working on my calendar blanket for Jada and Stitches. I'm working, I'm finally working on May, and then I have June, and then I have to get up with July. It won't take me no time, because yesterday I got like half of May done, but then I had to go to sleep, so I had to make myself stop at a certain point. I'm like, nope, if I keep going and I say I'm gonna stop at this point, I'm just gonna keep going till it's done, and I didn't want to do that. Um, I did finish my baby blanket with the offbeat. I am gonna take pictures of that and post it on my website, which is always linked down below. If you haven't checked that out yet, please go ahead and check that out. I know I have been sporadic with posting on it, but I'm going to try to get better with updates and like what I'm working on, just my thoughts. Maybe I'll start doing some just written reviews about the products that I've been testing out lately, whether it's Universal Yarns, Premier Yarns, you know. All right. Or like one day savings where I, got some product and I tested it out. I still haven't done anything with that yarn that I got from them if you've seen that video. All right. So there's the half double. Now we're going to go to double. It does kind of make a little like noise with the yarn rubbing against the aluminum, but it's not enough to annoy me enough not to work with it, so. And tomorrow's video is going to be another 4-weight yarn. I've never done a whole week of one particular brand of yarn, like whether it's from Hobby Lobby or Michaels or Premier. Although I think I did do that with Premier after I got that order I got from their big clearance that they had. I didn't review all of it. I have on some of it, but I don't know. I don't want to review anything that you're not going to be able to get anymore either, so. And since this is still technically available with Hobby Lobby, just the color isn't. And I'll have to call them back. I'm not answering the phone right this moment. My husband needs an oil change on our car because he's been driving back and forth a lot. He's using up the mileage. And of course, they had a call while I was doing a video. Go figure. I won't be able to cover that up either, so. Alright, there's the. And I'm still working on the blue. This would be a good corner to corner blanket, or the granny stitch in a blanket too, as well. Because you might be able to color pull that if you do just the right amount of chains. and your gauge is right. All right, so let's go ahead. That was the single with the 5.5 and the half double, and then the double, and the 6. I don't know, the 5.5 probably wouldn't be too bad to use throughout a whole project, but again, if you like to make stuff that's a little drapier, a little more airflow, you'll of course want to use a larger hook. So far so good. It's just coming apart. It's just coming apart. I do have another color. It was called mahogany. I didn't think I got a second color. I thought all I got was the from the garden, but I might have gotten two because they had quite a few that were clearanced, and the one that I really wanted, of course, was all gone by the time I got to it. Because Christiansburg is like 45 minutes to an hour from me. It just all depends. Actually, 30 minutes to an hour. It all depends on the traffic as far as how long it would take me to get there. It's not like it used to be where I could just ride down one street and get to it faster. That was interesting. That came out the bottom. Not the bottom of the... because that's upside down. And this was the top side, but on the outside part. So, interesting. Alright. So, just like yesterday, probably going to give this a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to worry about those little spots that I saw in here because it could have been something that was there. I just never noticed it when I picked it up from the store. It looks like it was color changing from blue to that, but it looks like green is there before that one. So this makes me think of like sky, clouds, sun, grass, and then the dirt. So if you wanted to do something like the granny, you would probably want to start from the outside with the brown tannish color, go to green, yellow, light blue, and then dark blue for the sky. Even though the sky's more like this color, but because see, you can see here, this is yellow coming from here. Oh, you don't think you can see that because of how I have how I have my camera. So here's some yellow that's mixed in with the blue. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to knock them for that because it is a very comfy yarn. I would make, if I thought that this would be enough between this one and the other one that I have to make a cardigan, the hexie cardi, I would probably do that, but I don't know if I would have enough. I have to see how many yards I need for that pattern to know for sure. But so yeah, that is my final vote on this for today. If you've ever used the Sugarwheel, what have you made with it? What color did you use? Again, I always like to hear what you guys make with things. I'm not just here for me. I'm here to hear about you guys too. I love hearing what you've done with different things. The other day, I got a comment on the Chunky Bloom that they won it in, or bought it in a mystery. They got it in a mystery from Cinnamon Stitches and made a poncho with it. So that was a cool idea. I'm wondering what stitch she used. I should go back and ask her which stitch she used, but I didn't. I was like, that's pretty cool. Because I know there's a lot of different ponchos that you could do. As long as you know how many stitches you need for the basic pattern, you can do any stitch, make any stitch into a poncho. But you also have to make sure that you don't make it too big, because with the weight, once you put it on, the weight will pull it down some. So kind of why I like going off of some of Crystal from Bago Days patterns, because she gives you a rough idea, and if you know that stitch count can work for something else, you can always change the stitch that you use for that that project. All right. Well, that is it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put new content out. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Have a good one. Bye-bye.